Hi everyone, this is Bethany, Be a Crafty Girl, and this is a video response to Nicole's video for searching for new design team members for her stamp line called My Style Stamps. And they are so adorable, and I've been trying to get my hands on a couple of them, but every time I seem to go to purchase them, they're out of stock. But if you haven't seen them, I'll leave a link into her little shop in the bottom description of this video because they are super cute, and I would love to get my hands on some of them. But I'm gonna try out for her design team, and I made 2 cards to show off coloring and paper piecing. And this is my first card. It is a Halloween card. It's a touch bigger than a regular A2 size card because this background paper that I used has a frame around it. It was from a matte stack that is called the Spooky Time matte stack. It's from DCWV. You can get it at Joann's. And since it had the frame around it and it's kind of like subway art, I didn't want to cut off any of the wording or the frame, because I think that that's why I liked the paper to begin with. So I just made the card big enough to fit this piece of pattern paper for the background, and it has some glossy bats in the background, if you can see that, which I thought was really cool. And it's just a whole lot of Halloween verbiage, and some of it goes together to kind of make a sentence, but some of it doesn't. And it's just really neat, and it has spider webs and a great graphic look to it. And then what I added to that is I did 2 pumpkins with my Spellbinders dies in coordinating pattern paper from the stack. And then on this pumpkin right here, it had the orange polka dots and then glitter black polka dots already on the paper. And then I added some big bling and then some little teeny round bling and some little star blings. And then this pumpkin, I inked with some black around it, and it's a plaid with some glitter on the black. And then I did 2 banners, fishtail banner cuts, and it says a treat for you and happy Halloween. And those are Amy R. stamps from CC Designs. And then this cutie little girl is a sugar plum. Oh, I take that back. She's a Swiss Pixie. And she's a Swiss Pixie also from CC Designs. I paper pieced her hat with paper from the matte stack, as well as her little witch dress. And I used a piece of chevron paper, and it almost kind of looks like she has a little poncho on, which I think is cute anyway too. And then her wings I did with some stickles, and on her boots as well I paper pieced them and then did the stickles on that as well. And her skin and her hair I colored with my Copics, and then I also on the paper pieced sections I went in with some gray Copics to give it some shading and some dimension. So here's the front of my card. I really wanted my background to, you know, not be hidden, so I did some stuff in this corner. And then in the actual stamp, she has a little spider hanging from her hat. Oops, sorry. She has a little spider hanging from her hat, but I kind of edited it a little bit, and I drew a little string down, just like what was on the original stamp, and then I adhered a little star bling, a teeny little star bling, instead of the spider, and I thought that was pretty cute. So there's the front, and then here's the inside. I did a Spellbinder and then inked it up with gray, and then did some spiderweb stamps, and that was from a W+9 design stamp set. And then did 2 pumpkins again, one that's a little smaller, and then did a little banner cut in craft, and I stamped in white, and I didn't emboss it or anything because I kind of liked how it was kind of like see-through-y, ghosty a little bit. And it says Halloween Creepy Crawly Wishes. And it has a little star, which I thought tied in with the stars on the front, the little star blings. And there's inside. And this chevron paper is the same pattern that I used for her little dress. So there's that. And that's my first card. I did my stamp on the back. And then my other card is going to go out in some Happy Mail this weekend. And this little girl is from Tailored Expressions. And she is called Wanda. She's one of the mochas. I think that's how you say it. And she's holding a little embossing gun, and then she's like all crafty with her tools. And then it says, stamping friends are the best. And that sentiment comes with the girl stamp. And on this card, I used a stack of paper that I got at Marshall's on sale, and it's called the Essentials stack. And what's cool about this stack is that it all has grid paper like in the background. Like there's a pattern paper, but then it has grid in the back. So it's really a neat and interesting paper. It is paper, it's not cardstock, but I liked working with it. What I did on the front was I did some banner cuts in some of the blue patterns. I did an oval cut and then an oval scallop cut to mat that. To do this, I stamped the girl and colored her up and then masked her with some masking paper as well as the plug-in, and then I inked around her and then took the masking paper off. So that's how I achieved that. I outlined everything with a black marker before putting it on the card base, and then I used some big silver blings and then also some little tiny silver blings to do some scattering. And I really like doing the scattering, it's a lot of fun. I like the result. And then I also put some of those baby blings in her hair, and I colored her all with Copics and the little light socket, or not the light socket, but the plug-in. And then on the inside, I did a circle nestability and a circle scallop, and then matted it with this big purple polka dot, and then some papers from the front in little banner cuts, and then wishing you a day to get your craft on. And that's from a paper tray ink stamp set, and it is called Studio Style. And actually it's a really long stamp. I'll show you. It's this really long stamp right here, and what I did is I just inked half of it and stamped it, cleaned it off, and then inked the other half and then stamped it underneath since I had a smaller space that I was working with. And then I also stamped these little scissors and cut them. No, I did not. And colored them with my Copics, and that comes in with the little girl too. Scissors, and then it also comes with like a little Copics stamp too, so that's really cute. So yeah, that's the inside, and I also stamped that with my stamp on the back. And those are my two cards. So good luck to everyone that's also trying out for Nicole's design team. Nicole, your stamps are so cute. I like them so much, and I wish I could get my hands on the ones that I'd like, but I think that's a good problem for you because that means people are buying your stamps, which is awesome. So anyway, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you liked my cards, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!